forgiven or that it's okay.
But, you know, he needs to just have that little prayer with.
Man, let's jump.
I'm sorry. Figure that out on his own.
Yeah, man, fuck R. Kelly.
You so hostile.
Very,
man.
always. You know I always want to smoke. Yeah, so fuck R. Kelly.
Tory Lanez?
Oh, off that on Tory Lanez. Yeah. He is basically saying that he apologized for all the antics that he has pulled, you know, between all the disses and...
Yeah, so he's been starting a lot of internet beef and trying to do rap battles against people and doing diss tracks back and forth. But obviously this was all for publicity. You know, even when he did it, I can't remember exactly which rapper it was that he did it against. You know, they kind of openly and publicly said, like, look, this is, like, what rap culture is.
Joyner Lucas.
You know, yeah, Joyner Lucas. They're like, you know, this is just all fun and games. We both respect each other. And, you know, we're just... So I felt that was, like, all fun and games. It was all a publicity stunt. That's what I understand. But now Tory Lanez is apologizing. And where did he apologize? Was it on Twitter? Or?
I believe it was Twitter.
It was Twitter.
I think it was Twitter.
Do you know exactly what he said?
He said, I just want to let my fans know I genuinely love and value you all. I know I've been on some stupid, wild shit lately. I haven't been in the best state of mind and vibe for the last few months. I've been doing a lot of praying and things have been getting answered. All positivity from this point and great music and content.
Well, I don't know if he exactly addresses, like, you know, the stuff that he's had before, but I think maybe something else was going on even deeper that we just don't even know about. Clearly, I mean, artists are people as well, right?
True.
But I'm glad that he's riding that wave of positivity and, you know.
I think that, like, okay, so this is how I feel about the situation, right? I don't think it's necessary for him to apologize. Now, this is why. You are apologizing now. If it is for the state, if it's for what like as far as the antics, as far as him like dissing everybody, I like the smoke.
Yeah, no,
I like the smoke, right?
And I don't believe he would have actually been sorry for that. Now, I think he feels sorry for himself.
Now, if he is what I think he should be apologizing for is the you remember the Dex dude he had pulled up on Dex and had him apologizing.
Oh yeah, was that it?
Yeah, I think if that's what he's apologizing for.
Oh yeah, then that
respect
was
to that because you should. That was super petty.
Yeah,
and then especially you basing it off of like you issued out this big old hoopla about like you looking for competition, and then when somebody respond, you can't get mad or you can't be on that type of time. It ain't that deep, bro. Like you the same person who going at Don Q saying all this shit and all these other rappers. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, though. But Tory Lanez, bro. All right. So I had this conversation with Willie B. And he said that Tory Lanez is like a sponge to what's the popular thing. So for instance, like when Drake was like doing features and stuff, Tory Lanez soaked that up. Then when 6ix9ine was on his antics and on his bullshit, Tory Lanez soaked that up. He's become a chameleon to like the fuckery.
Right.
Which is not good.
But is it not good though? Because it's really working for him though. I think.
I don't think it is. I think the people know him are the ones that stay knowing him.
I don't know.
I don't think this is good because like I think the reason he is acting like that and is doing that is because he's not as good of an artist, or at least I would say he doesn't have like the fan base and the marketing, and he is not at a level where he can be like Drake and all those. Like and this past year, his album finally reached #1 on the hip hop charts for like a week or two. Right. But that was kind of the biggest breakthrough that he's had ever since this year. But even now, people don't really mess with Tory that much, but I feel like maybe that's why he is feeding into doing all these rap battles, stirring up some drama on social media.
He's running out
and he recently even did something I saw he posted on a video. He recently just did a song with T-Pain. It was an okay song, honestly.
Oh, Get Your Roll On.
Yeah, Get Your Roll On. And he even posted the video and he asked people on Twitter like, I'm gonna bless someone's Cash App with $500 if you can find the snake in this video or something like that. So which is an interesting marketing tactic, but you can see that he's definitely pushing it.
Yeah, and I mean, but honestly, me personally, I don't think Tory Lanez has done nothing really to make me be like question his corniness.
No,
I think what he's doing is working, even with the antics. I feel like it's working, you know what I mean? Like he does make good music. I feel like his
I love it. Are you
kidding
me? I have every Chick's tape. I have every album.
Like he's making real good music. So I'm looking at it from the perspective of like, has anything really ever not worked for Tory. And right now, I don't think nothing works.
And I like how you just said that, like, for you looking at him, the way I look at him is being, like, I would say, like, an avid fan of Tory Lanez. Like, I'm a pretty big fan that I just see that right now he's acting petty. And it's not how he usually, I felt like Ovi's acted.
Yeah.
I felt like he's doing the most this year, and I feel like that's not him. Like, that's not why I liked him as an artist. I wish he would be just that type of artist that would make music, do his own thing, keep rising to the charts without doing the extra bullshit that everyone wants to see on media right now, because he can.
I feel like I disagree on that only because I feel like he's just trying to put himself out there a little bit more. He wants that smoke so he can. Granted, he has good music. We all know that.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like he just wants that attention, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think he
want to be
could do it in a different way, but he's just trying to do it in the best way he knows how. And that just is what it is.
For those who watching, man, let us know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that Tory Lanez is actually, he's not doing nothing wrong? You know what I'm saying? Or do y'all feel like ever since he got this new hairline, he been acting funny? Feel free to comment in the section below. Let us know what y'all think. We truly appreciate it, man. And also, while you doing that, make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
Please do.
As well as share.
Yes,
man.
let us know how you feeling in the comments.
Definitely, definitely. So, we moving on to the next topic?
Yes, so we actually got some people interested in this topic.
Let's hear about it. Let's go.
I think finally we're on to it. It's Jussie Smollett.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jussie.
Yeah.
So where do we begin? Let's go ahead and rewind back and update y'all with what happened.
So first of all, I hate. Okay, look. So my thing about this situation, right? I don't want to be the guy to be like, oh, well, he fucking wrong, or he this or he that. Like, I want to make sure. I can't give you my full, honest view on this until
you get the facts.
I get all of the facts.
And I think
because it's so much bullshit that's going on right
and
now.
Viewer discretion or whatever discretionary advice, everything that we're telling you guys is all allegedly
and
based on our opinion.
Sure.
But I think from what has happened in the past, especially this year, with even, let's say, for example, the whole fake Travis Scott cheating on Kylie Jenner and how someone literally just made that up, you know? I think now, bless you, I think we are in the right mind, and I think you as well, is to not jump to conclusions right now.
Right.
Because I think also in the back of our heads, we want to believe him. We want to believe that there's no possible way that, you know, the black community would be behind him, support him, especially as a hate crime, calling it a hate crime, and then to turn around and make it become national public news to now that he was lying.
Right.
And it's like, now it's to the people who supported him are like looking like idiots too. It's like we supported him so much through thick and thin. Like we were so certain about
on
it.
our platform, we was on the Culture Club. We had a whole moment. You know, we talked about this for this subject took some time. We talked about this a lot, but my whole thing is, like I said, I want to get all the facts, but going off of what we have. It's looking real shaky. Like, it's looking real shaky.
So, let's say that, okay, so he was at a hotel.
Correct.
A couple nights before, he said he was receiving some hateful comments. He was offered security, additional security at where he was staying. He declined that security. He then leaves his hotel room at 2:30 or around 3 in the morning. And then from there on, he told police that he was attacked by two, did he say white men?
He said two white guys.
He said two white guys.
Ski masks and a MAGA hat.
And a MAGA hat. Yep. Two MAGA hats.
That's weird.
And that they poured something on him.
Bleach.
They said bleach on him and then put a noose around him.
Yeah.
So now the allegations are coming back. Now things were a little bit shaky. You know, he started changing up his story. He came out publicly to say, oh, you know, I didn't get beat up. You know, I took a couple scratches and whatnot here and there, but I fought back too. And then also when you see like who these guys allegedly were hired to pull off this whole thing. So like I said, allegedly, it might be that Jussie Smollett actually hired two Nigerian brothers, paid them each, get this, $3,200, $3,500. $3,500 a piece?
To jump them.
First of all, I would not. How much would you accept? $3,500?
I beat the shit out of somebody for $3,500.
No.
You want all the smoke, huh?
$3,500? You know how many niggas I fight for free? $3,500? I beat the living shit out of somebody.
For Jussie Smollett, you know how much money you got. You would really ask for $3,500?
Well, I don't know the situation. I don't know the circumstances. But
so if Jussie Smollett came up to you and said $3,500, you wouldn't ask for a bigger price?
No, I'm beating your ass.
First, you gotta ask them what goes into it. Like, what do you?
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta give me the facts.
Well,
but $3,500, I beat your ass for it.
Well, let me tell you what, these Nigerian brothers who, like I said, they were actually arrested because of interfering with the case and they were held as suspect during it through questioning. Their actual attorney said that they have not taken a plea bargain or anything. So, because she says because they know what the truth is.
Yeah.
So whether they're either, you know, not snitching or whether it be, or they are really telling the truth.
They told the truth. They told us as soon as they got hemmed up, they told.
So earlier in news today, actually, it was also released that Jussie Smollett had officially hired a very, 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 very powerful and successful attorney, someone who has represented Colin Kaepernick, Michael Jackson, and Chris Brown. So I feel like he might be winning whatever is on his way. But it was recently just announced about 20 minutes ago. It was actually a little over an hour ago that he was a suspect, and now it is announced that he is charged with a felony of what is it again?
Falsifying police.
What
was it?
It's what's the felony called though?
It was filing a fake police report, basically.
Can't remember what the name of it is. All right, so we're going to figure it out in a sec.
Yeah.
But yeah, for essentially filing what seems to be like a fake police report.
Right.
Now, he is going to be, I believe, going to court for his bail tomorrow. So we're going to be staying tuned and figuring out what's happening with that. But I think a lot of people, you know, are saying, I'm going to support him either way until we get the facts straight. Some people are saying that they're, you know, on the side of the fence. They don't know whether to support him. And other people are like, clearly the facts are not adding up. The FBI or the, you know, detective services are catching up on something. And now he's actually been like charged of a federal crime. Mind you, he is also in the 4th degree crime. So if he does get charged on it, he's looking about 2 to 3 years in prison.
How the fuck you going to jail for lying on yourself?
And how you go to jail for getting caught for lying?
How you go to jail for beating your
Wasting
own
all that
ass?
energy.
Fam, look.
But why? But why? Then that's the real question. Like, if he would do it, why? Someone had mentioned, like, there was something with a boyfriend, like, some drama. I don't know what it is. But that's the other thing, is just like, I just don't understand what the purpose of this would have.
You could have literally just, this would have been a fire ass episode.
Right.
This would have been a fire fucking episode on Empire. Yeah. But my whole thing is like, all right, so this is my thing, right? So let's say he is lying, right? What do he deserve? Do he deserve to go to jail?
You mean if he actually did lie for it?
If it comes back, Jussie Smollett is lying about it all, like everything that the cops are pulling out, everything that people are saying that he's lying about. If he's lying, what do he deserve to go to jail?
Well, let's think about it. Like you said, I don't ever wish jail on anybody. I really don't. And if he would happen to get it, I would hope it would be under 6 months.
Yeah. I just want
and maybe a very large amount of bail, like the bigger amount of bail, maybe, you know.
We got some comments here. Edward said Jussie type trash.
Fake news.
Fake news. Cody said that.
Hey, but Cody been called that, though. Yeah. Cody been called. He been saying he was trying to see the surveillance camera footage of him getting jumped.
Yeah, well, what actually just happened is also the surveillance camera and surveillance footage of a nearby beauty store was just released yesterday, which is probably why he's actually been under arrest now, of the 2 Nigerian brothers buying masks, buying hats, and buying the supplies and what happened.
That's crazy.
This is crazy.
So that's kind of seeming like the hardest evidence that they have against him right now is the actual footage of the Nigerian brothers he supposedly had hired to do all of this.
See, my whole thing is this: we need to keep the same energy when we be feeling like, you know how like how the girls be coming out like saying like that celebrities raped them and knowing like deep down they didn't rape them. Like we need to keep that same energy. Like how we be feeling like that was like. You put a lot on this situation. Like you gotta have some type of something has to happen. Now, like I said, I don't wish jail upon nobody, but fam gotta leak, bro. You owe us an explanation, bro. If this is not true, like you owe us an explanation, bro.
Honestly, I just want to realize, like I just want to figure out like what makes you do this. What makes you like create this?
Well, this is the type of thing that you have to go through some planning.
Yeah.
So obviously he didn't. Obviously he didn't. Like like bro, all the shit that just happened. How the fuck do you get jumped? And how do you know? I've been jumped before. Now, it's not hard to be like, hey, I got jumped by some people, blah, 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 it is what it is. You went way out of the way to say what type of people jumped you, saying that, like, it was a hate crime.
Well, no. He wouldn't just have gotten jumped just to get jumped. There was a reason specifically that he also called it a hate crime.
But if it was well thought out, he would have been like, okay, we're not going to do it here because this is where the cameras is. Why would you even have to get jumped? Why did he have to like get jumped though? You know what I mean? Like why didn't he just like
that was
call
the thing
up?
That
hey, I got jumped on. I just got jumped out here randomly.
Well, they're not going to check the cameras to see if he left his apartment at that time and went
Yeah,
there?
sure. Well, leave your apartment.
It's probably come down to the thing where you just like have it mentally in your mind like. This is gonna work.
It was too simplistic of a plan.
Yeah,
it was
way too. He didn't think it out early. My mom and dad always told me if you gonna do something, don't do it with no Cody, because your Cody might tell on you. Don't do it with a co-defender because they gonna tell on you. If you gonna do anything, do it by your damn self because you don't want nobody to go out here and telling on you. So he should have did whatever he was gonna do. He could have saved that $7,000 and he could have finessed something else, bro. Because that was not it, bro. You should have took that shit to whoever the writer is at Empire and made that shit an episode and got paid more, bro. That's what you should have did. Because, bro, like, the message that I understand if you was doing it for a message, but you could have printed that. You could have gave us a better message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he had the resources to do
definitely,
so. And I think, and maybe this is, too, is maybe he did feel like that his resource was his popularity and his exposure, and for that reason he thought, well, if anyone's gonna do it, you know, or make a statement or you know, start some drama, why not me? But it just seems so out of character.
We got a few comments. Miss Hill said, I can't come up with anything other than that, but I could be wrong. Kimberly Gunn said, if it was all a lie, it was so sloppy, feel like it has to be something deeper. Cody Davis said, I think he should go apologize to the president and the Louisville community.
Hey, and I agree.
And
I agree. And that's and I don't fuck with Trump, fam. I do not fuck with him, right? But y'all would we hear it every day. We had conversations here where we felt ways because Donald Trump came out to Rihanna's music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we felt ways about that. So for you to spread lies, like you painted this narrative to make us be like, see, that's the Donald Trump supporters. Now if somebody not to sound crazy or anything, but let's flip the narrative. No,
and that's exactly what I've been thinking. Like, how would the situation play out if we did flip the narrative? For example, it was a white actor, male. He had something against
Obama. Let's say it was Obama.
Let's say if it was Obama or just like it was a hate crime or whatnot.
Right. LeBron James.
And so he hired
LeBron jerseys.
But even then, I feel like a white guy would hire two black guys, if anything. Like, why would Jussie Smollett hire, like, two black guys in the first place?
Because he probably thought, I can't trust two white guys. They're going to tell the truth on me.
Kimberly Gunn said, were the brothers really at him trying to set him up or something crazy? He say, or something? What's going on?
Well, we don't know.
Well, they said they haven't taken a plea bargain or anything, so the brothers haven't said anything. They haven't. Their attorney is very good, but it seems like they haven't been snitching or saying anything. They said
I want them to.
But they supposedly told the police
they're released. They're released. Yeah. They've said enough of what they needed to say, and they're released now.
But see, it's so many ways, and you know what's gonna be so crazy? Jussie gonna get off. Because it's
I think you will. I think I said, his lawyer, the attorney that he just got, literally works with Colin Kaepernick, Michael Jackson, and Chris Brown. I said he's getting off.
Jussie gonna get off just off the strength alone. It's really he say versus he say. Like they say that we paid him. He can say I never paid them. I never gave them money. Well, we have this.
I said, the only thing that's concerning right now is the fact that they also have footage of the two guys or the two brothers buying the actual things that were done to Jussie.
Yeah. So who's to say y'all didn't? They can say, "Oh, he told us to go get it," but then he can flip the script and say, "I never told y'all that." It's an easy way to get off. Like when they went in, they could easily lie in the interrogation. That's why we don't know. We don't know the case. Yeah. We literally got to wait this out. This is a funny ass case.
And like I said, it's gonna happen tomorrow. At least the bail is. Yeah. And then his court hearing will actually probably take place, like a couple months maybe after that.
Well, good luck to Jussie Smollett, man. Good luck to Jussie
Watch him
Smollett.
get off, dog.
And I hope
I hope he doesn't. I hope it teaches him a lesson. And
I hope that this shit ain't. I just hope that this shit.
Whether
really
it's true or not.
Yeah,
I hope it's not true. I don't know if I hope it's true or not. Like, I would never want someone to actually, for it to be true, like someone to go out and do that as a hate crime. I would not want that to be true, but I also don't want it to be true that he would take advantage of like the time and situation that we're in right now.
On Black History.
On Black History Month. Why is everyone like doing this for Black History Month?
If you make all this up and you do it and it's really false, there's consequences to what you do. There needs to be something that needs to happen.
He needs to sit down.
He needs to serve some time in jail. He needs to do something.
I think he should just sit in the room with Terrence Howard and let Terrence Howard just talk to him for 3 hours straight. Listen, man, you always gotta just tell me this fell out your pocket, man. Tell me this fell out your pocket, man. All day. Like, he just gotta sit there and take it. He eventually go to jail. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, I'm done with this shit. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Or he gotta let Hakeem rap to him.
Oh, man.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you gotta...
You was right. It should have been that episode for sure.
Yeah, bro. This should have been an episode of Empire. This is shit that happens on Empire.
Yeah.
Now this shit man, this shit is dumb, bro. All we can do is just sit back, wait, and see what happens, and pray for the best. Jussie Smollett, good luck. That's all I got for you, champ.
God bless, man.
God bless you. Yeah, man. You like what you hear, you like what you see, make sure you do a few things, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe as well.
Thank you for the people who are in here.
Yes, and thank you for you guys' comments. And hang on, we're going to move on to the next topic, but we also need your feedback as well.
Yes.
So.
This is the For the Culture, right? No, we're not there yet, right?
Do we want to skip to
No.
we want to talk about this?
Yeah, Justine Skye. I'm sorry, I don't have my computer, so I don't.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
So, I don't even know who Justine Skye is. She's
a
singer?
She's an artist. She signed to Rock Nation.
Okay.
She's very attractive.
She is now getting a restraining order against Sheck Wes.
Sheck Wes, because he really with the shits. Yeah.
I guess all this went down on February 11th. The altercation went down.
Yeah, so this actually happened, which was like last week. So she had posted on Twitter, actually I think it was a couple weeks before that she had been in an abusive relationship.
Right.
And then I think like a week later she like finally said like who it was, and she said I never wanted to say who it was because like either people wouldn't believe me or just like people would make up their own stories. So she called out Sheck Wes as being her abuser. She also said that he has been stalking her and following her and just harassing her. So she is looking to file.
Shit. Yeah. He
head buttered her.
He got a big ass head too. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you guys know that he had buttered her?
It's in the claims.
It's in the claims.
Yeah. She claimed that. She claimed
Who
and then
punched me in the face and headbutt me. I mean, you was like.
He did what? Domestic violence is not funny, no way, shape, or form. But that damn sound effect was hilarious.
People out here too. What?
My little brother headbutted me one time.
Hey, it's a vicious blow.
I know that shit hurts.
It's unexpected.
That shit hurts.
It's unexpected.
But next time you get
I feel like my head would hurt.
No, listen.
Headbutt somebody in the nose.
It depends on where you hit. Right. But still, like, I don't want to hit my head.
Yeah. So, Sheck, I think that.
And he did come out, Sheck Wes, for the record, did come out and say that all these allegations are completely false and they're not true.
Which anybody would do if they being accused of domestic violence. I would never tell the truth until I go to court. I would be like, nah, I ain't do that. Nah, beat her ass. When?
I mean, it's not even in my character.
What? When? When did I do that?
When?
What? Stay on it. Stay on it. When? Never. No, but look, man. All right. So all I have that's based off this shit, man, it's simple. Domestic violence is never cool. I don't want this shit to be true. I don't want it to, I just hope it's just like some like I don't know. I just don't want
Can we just stop beating on each
That's
other?
what I was getting ready to say.
Seriously.
Let's not beat
Like, I'm
these
sick.
women.
Can we stop pissing
Fuck
on
the
people?
women.
Can we stop beating?
Fuck, I'm sorry for saying fuck the women, but like, fuck just women though. Like, women, y'all are abusive fucking too. Y'all
I know
mad
a couple abusive women.
Man, I got my ass. Man, look, bro. I know a couple of girls who are domestic violent as hell. Like, very much abusers. Like, even if it's not physically, verbally. Like, yo, like, that shit, yeah, the and down in me as a man, not me, but just
that
down
this.
in yeah, pointing at and thinking.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person because sometimes I think a man deserves a daz to get beat. But anyway.
See, and then that's what happens. Every action has a reaction. So you can't look at me crazy if you talking to me crazy and then I go upside your fucking head. I'm not saying I do it,
Listen.
but every action has a reaction. And for that, you just have to watch your fucking mouth.
You just need to walk away.
Easy.
Deep
If
breaths.
you ever feel like you need to raise your voice to me, if you ever feel like you about to down me as a human being, if you feel like you need to be pointing to me and poking me in my forehead, just break the fuck up with me, because if you do that, I don't know what
I
my
don't think
reaction
I've ever
is.
done this to anybody, because I just know that's my biggest pet peeve, and I'm a snap.
My wife
finger
always
off.
says this to me, and even though we don't really argue like that, we disagree on things. But you're too upset about this right now, so I'm gonna wait for you to calm down.
That's how you need to be with me. Yeah.
It's literally that simple.
Yeah, I
sometimes I understand men. They are like, we want to get it off, like we want to let them know, but
I need to grab my car keys and go.
That's tight.
So
I respect that.
Yeah, I'm always out the house.
I respect that, and I just blow your phone up. But at least I know we're not about to put each other. We're not about to put our hands on each other.
No.
But like,
it's never okay.
Fam. Fam. In no way, shape, or form, you know what I'm saying, is it cool for you to be, you know what I'm saying, abusive in no situation, bro. Whether that's physically, verbally, whatever, like that shit is not cool. I don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? So if he is putting his hand on her, you know what I'm saying, fuck Sheck Wes. If she's lying, saying that she's putting her hands on her, fuck Justine Skye.
If the allegations are true and he really was beating on Justine Skye,
fuck Sheck Wes.
are you fucking with?
He was like this.
Are you fucking with? What's the song again?
Mo Bamba?
Yeah. Are y'all fucking with Mo Bamba then?
I didn't really never fuck with Mo Bamba.
Thank God.
I
think every white boy did, because when I DJ'd, like every white boy play Mo Bamba. Like I played it 5 minutes ago.
They just like one part of the song.
The fuck shit, bitch. Yeah.
But other than that, like I never really cared for the song. But my whole thing is I just don't like. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and I stand by right. You know what I'm saying? I got morals, I got honor, I stand by, and I got codes that I stand by, and that's one of the things I can't support. So if he is in fact being abusive, I can't support him.
Yeah. I agree.
But if she's lying, I can't support her. You feel me? So regardless, figure your shit out. Yeah. Comments.
In light of everything that's been happening too, if you guys didn't catch the last episode as well, you can always check it out on the Q Brand page. And while you're there, give it a like, subscribe, and whatnot, so you can catch our future episodes.
Hey, and for those on Facebook, we on YouTube. Oh yeah. And for those who on YouTube, we on Facebook.
No excuse.
All you gotta do is go to the Q page. Subscribe, fam. Subscribe.
We there.
So pretty much in the light of everything, last episode we were talking about how Gucci was canceled.
Yeah.
Burberry is canceled now too. Can't remember what was the reason. Oh yeah, because the noose around the neck and the fashion, that was crazy.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, and then so in light of all that, you know, my man Crisis over here had a very amazing phrase.
If you wanna
say it again.
Don't go where you are tolerated, go where you appreciate it. Bang.
Exactly. Thank you.
Go where you appreciate it, fuck where you're tolerated.
So for the culture question, which we have featured every single week, it's for you guys to give us your feedback, let us know what are some good black-owned businesses.
I bet you they don't even know none. I'm testing our culture club friends. We ain't come
some
with
black-owned businesses,
we come with something.
Yeah, okay, we have. But we also, you know, whether it's someone that you know, whether it's a big brand, small brand, shout them out too in the comments. We want to know. Tag them in the comments. Black-owned business, male, female. Let's like you said, go where you're
go where you appreciate it. Fuck
not
where you're
tolerated.
So look, that's awesome. That's super awesome. I like this idea. Right now, if you know someone who has any type of business, I don't give a damn if it's selling soap. I don't care if it's doing yoni steams. I don't care if it's clothes.
We got someone saying Sean John. What does Sean John do, Cody? Let us know.
He's a black. You talking about Diddy?
Cody said FUBU all day.
FUBU, yeah.
FUBU, yeah, that's right.
Definitely. Back to what I was saying. Also, off of that, tag. We need you to tag as many black entrepreneurs as you possibly can think of. If they know how to, barbers, whatever, tag them in right now, because we need that support. That's what we need to, like they said, we need to shop black. We need a black shop, or we need to stick to our own. Why does it always take for us to not fuck with
another brand for us to actually start fucking with a different brand?
So starting today, let's find ways to support our own. Let's support our culture. Let's support our neighborhood. Let's find ways to do that. So how it starts by you tagging these guys, tag these people, let them know that we do support. And I'm interested in knowing too. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a clothing line. I was black-owned business. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Bow. Any other conversation?
Yeah, actually, you've got something on right now that's actually by a black-owned business too.
There's a brand called Good Posture. It's out of L.A., Los Angeles, and it's black-owned by a man named Theo Martins. And I actually
Theo
have one of
Martins
these on right now.
It's pretty dope.
Just to say, I like it.
It looks pretty. It looks
what is
like
that? A
it's good
Ducati?
quality.
Oh, it's a Honda.
Honda.
Yeah.
It looks very comfortable, warm.